Hello, YouTubers, and welcome to Level-Headed News. This is your host, Brenda. I have 7 articles in this episode for you, and all the URLs are in the description of the video for your convenience. The first one here is off BizPack Review, and it says, Too soon? Leverage and victory for Dems on government shutdown and Gorsuch votes. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer has high hopes about future fights with Republican leadership, according to a Tuesday report from Politico. Republicans were unable to get a health care bill passed Friday, and Democrats think that means they're going by refusing to work with the GOP on avoiding a government shutdown next month. President Donald Trump's appointee to the Supreme Court, Neil Gorsuch. The government shuts down, we have leverage, Schumer said during an interview with Politico. The onus is on to them. Schumer also thinks Republicans might not give the votes to confirm Gorsuch on their own if Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell changes the rules of the Senate to require a 50+1 majority vote instead of 60. There's been an almost seismic shift in the caucus against Gorsuch, Schumer said. I don't think it's a foregone conclusion. In his caucus who really don't want to change the rules, okay? Democrats have confidence that their continued opposition to the Trump administration will pay well with the midterm Democratic voters in 2018, and the polls appear to back up that claim. Democratic voters overwhelmingly want their representatives to oppose Trump in order to preserve the legacy of the Obama administration. Schumer has a history of making claims that didn't turn out to be true. He predicted that Republicans would break the ranks with McConnell and demand a vote on Obama appointee Judge Merrick Garland. Schumer also asserted that former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton would win the 2016 presidential election, sparking a new generation of Democratic candidates eager to capitalize on the huge win. Generally, I have a pretty good record, he said, but I make mistakes. I surely did with Hillary campaign, and the only consolation is so did everybody else. Schumer's office didn't immediately return the Daily Caller News Foundation's request for comment. The next one I have is also off of BizPack Review, and it says, Loud scene interrupts meal to Trump shame patron at posh New York City restaurant, witnesses say. Is the man chosen to lead the Democratic Party in the U.S. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer lost it Sunday night when he crossed paths with a well-established Democrat at a East Side restaurant, attacking the man's wife for voting for Donald Trump. And in a classless move, Schumer caused a scene when he began yelling at Joseph A. Califano Jr.'s and his wife, Hillary, who were having a quiet dinner, Page 6 reported. Confrontation that resulted in the most powerful Democrat in Congress standing on a New York sidewalk calling the President of the United States a liar, according to one witness. Califano Jr. served in the Carter administration as Secretary of Health, Education, and Welfare, and was a domestic policy advisor to President Lyndon B. Johnson. More from Page 6 says onlookers said Schumer was that Hillary, the daughter of William S. Paley, the founder and chairman of CBS, had voted for Trump, even though her husband Joseph is a well-known Democrat. One witness said of the restaurant rant, they are a highly respected couple, and Schumer made a scene yelling, "She voted for Trump." The Califanos left the restaurant, but Schumer followed them outside. On the sidewalk, Schumer carried on with his fantastical filibuster. How could you vote for Trump? He's a liar. He kept repeating, he's a liar. A spokesperson denied that a heated exchange took place. Califano's wife confirmed the incident. Senator Schumer was really rude. He's our senator, and I don't really like him, Hillary told Page 6. Yes, I voted for Trump. Schumer joined us outside and said he told me Trump was a liar, she said. That Hillary Clinton was a liar, but I was so surprised I didn't say anything. The incident attracted the attention of several noted conservatives who shared their thoughts of good old Chuck on social media. One says, Schumer goes off on Trump supporter at New York restaurant. Witnesses say what a vile, nasty piece of work Schumer is. Another one says Senator Schumer goes off on Trump supporter at New York City restaurant. Hope Chuck doesn't pull a drive-by. Another one says this behavior is beneath a sitting senator. The next one I have here is off of BizPack Review. Is up. Gowdy shuts down Dems' call to remove House Intel Chairman. We're not going to take advice from Chuck Schumer. Gowdy had a bit of bad news for Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, who is demanding that House Intelligence Chairman Devin Nunes be removed from his post. Take advice from Chuck Schumer on who our chairman should be, Gowdy News first 100 days. Nunes is under fire by perpetually offended Democrats after meeting with intelligence sources on White House grounds White House grounds to view reports on a secure computer network. It showed the incidental collection of communications from members of Donald Trump's transition team, possibly including Trump himself, surveillance that had nothing to do with Russia. The California Republican later met with President Trump to inform him of what he discovered. Schumer, when Trump supporters on New York City sidewalks, now questions whether Nunes can conduct a fair investigation. I just love it when Senator Schumer gives Republicans advice on what we ought to do. Gowdy told Martha McCallum. Devin is doing exactly what the chairman ought to do. Handled the information safely and securely. I wish Senator Schumer and some of the other Democrats would be interested in the authenticity and reliability of the underlying data and not the means by which it was acquired, Gowdy said. Carolina prosecutor said Congress is in the really strange place if the House Intelligence Committee chairman cannot update the commander-in-chief on information regarding U.S. surveillance programs. Next article is off of Liberty Writers. No way. Malia Obama just exposed who she really is. See the nasty pic before it's deleted. And the picture doesn't amount to much, but let's see what the article says here. It looks like Malia Obama might little rehab, like father like daughter. The eldest daughter of Barack Hussein Obama and Michelle Obama, who is 18, attended a 21 and up Soho nightclub called The Parlor. First of all, underage drinking is illegal. Apparently, Malia Obama attacked conservative journalist Lucian Wintrich and scolded him and called him disgusting. Wintrich was then demanded to delete the picture of Malia Obama at Lucian Wintrich be banned from the club. Lucian kept the picture and was forced out of the club. And all it is like a picture of the side of her arm. It doesn't amount to anything. He put it in a tweet here, and the tweet says, so management of the Parlor in New York City told me to delete the shoulder pic from all of my social media or I'd be banned. Guess I'm banned. This is unhinged. She should not be allegedly drinking. And he puts out another tweet, says again, Malia Obama is at the party my friend is hosting in Soho. She just literally started yelling at me, laugh out loud. And the article says it's been reported before that Malia Obama has some behavioral problems and drug use. And he puts out another tweet, says again, Malia Obama is at the party my friend is hosting in Soho. She just literally started yelling at me, laughing out loud. Article says, at the end of Obama's presidency, Malia was caught smoking pot and twerking at a music festival. And there's a video of it here if you want to take a look at that. Oh, my goodness. This is not right. Why does Malia Obama get to drink at a club when she's underage? That's not right. It seems like in this country that the only people that ever get in trouble are Republicans. It says, let's show America what the Obamas are really about. I mean, she's a kid. She's going to do things, and her dad was the president of the United States. But it would appear to me that since her father was the president of the United States, that she would have a little bit more decorum about how she behaves herself and realize that she is always in the public eye. But hey, the next one is off BizPac Review, and it says President Trump wants Intel Committee to investigate Bill and Hillary Clinton. President Donald Trump declared the allegations tying his campaign to Russia are a hoax and questioned why the White House Intelligence Committee doesn't turn its focus to the Clintons instead. Why isn't the House Intelligence Committee looking into the Bill and Hillary deal that allowed big uranium to go to Russia? Russian speech, money to build the Hillary Russia reset, praise of Russia by Hillary or Podesta Russian company, the president tweeted on Monday. Trump Russia story is a hoax. Make America great again. Tweets here that he put out, which I just basically read to you, says apparently Trump was referring to an agreement that allowed a Canadian uranium company with U.S. holdings to be sold to Russia. Leaders of the Canadian mining industry donated more than $25 million to the Clinton Foundation. The deal with Uranium One, the company owned by the Clinton donor Frank Gusteria, took place under the Obama administration with then Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. The president's tweets Monday seemed to refer back to the House Intelligence Committee's investigation into Russian activities during the presidential campaign. Trump has spent weeks battling accusations that he and members of his team colluded with Russians to secure an election victory by leaking negative information about Democrats and former presidential nominee Hillary Clinton. No evidence has been found to support the allegations against him. The next article is off of BizPac Review. It says, Lieutenant General McInerney, Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton are both in violation of the Espionage Act. Fox News military analyst Lieutenant General Thomas McInerney believes the fingerprints in the investigation of President Trump's wiretapping claim will lead directly to Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton, who violated the Espionage Act. In the wake of an announcement by House Intelligence Chairman Representative Devin Nunes that seemed to confirm the surveillance of Trump after Election Day, McInerney believes the federal investigation is being used as a cover. Fingerprints that are now going to start coming out that will show that Obama administration was heavily listening to what was going on in the Trump campaign. United States Air Force Lieutenant General told Melissa Francis on Fox Business after the bell. McInerney is not surprised by the Democrat reaction to the claims by Nunes, saying he expected their attacks, which he called tactical deception. They do not want the Trump administration to start looking in at the violation of the Espionage Act by Hillary Clinton with a rogue server by the president who used a pseudonym on her rogue server, violation of the Espionage Act, he said. They do not want this to come out, so they have brought up all these other facts about Russia and why they lost the election, he added. McInerney pointed out that the unmasking of names in the incidental surveillance of the Trump team is another criminal offense. The special prosecutor should start looking at Hillary Clinton's rogue server that was never given as ATO, which is an authority to operate, he said, adding that her classified emails were another violation of the Espionage Act. And the final article in this episode is off of Liberty Writers, and it says, what this former Obama aide squealed on live TV will put Obama behind bars. Watch this Obama aide say live on MSNBC that she helped spy on Trump. These Democrats were so freaking arrogant, sloppy, because they honestly believed that Hillary Clinton would automatically win. None of these people thought that their crimes would be exposed. Boy, were they wrong. Marcus, an advisor to the Clinton campaign, the Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense under Obama, on MSNBC, she confessed the following, and it has a video here of her I guess, confession, whatever you want to call it. But what it is number one, she helped spy on Trump for Obama before he left the White House. Number two, Trump, not the Russians, were the targets of surveillance. Number three, she was concerned about hiding their methods from Trump. And number four, she encouraged leaks because she was worried about Russians. Number five, people on the Hill, Congress, knew about Obama's spy plot. And there's another clip here by MSNBC. If you want to pull it up and watch these, there's a bunch of them here. It says the Democrats have got to be squirming as they try and get out of this worse than Watergate scandal. Liberals seriously think that Obama didn't have any scandals, but their world is slowly falling apart. It's hard to believe that Democrats live in such a bubble. So that's what I had for you in this episode. More to follow. If you like what I'm doing here, give it a thumbs up, share it on your social media so everybody gets to hear the news. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that yet. There's a little bell beside that subscription button, and if you click on that little bell, a little box pops up you can check, and you'll get email messages every time I put a show up. That way you'll stay informed. See you in the next one.